What's going on, guys? Oh, someone joined. I'm making this is the greatest tutorial you will ever see. I got some background music finally. So, yeah, let's get right into it. So first is definitely going to be M1s. So you can just click, this is not a mobile tutorial, sadly, because I don't really know mobile, but it's just the punch button. So, yeah. You can M1, holding down is easier. If you do 4 M1s, it'll knock them down. You can also just do 3 or 2 or 1. It doesn't really matter how many you do. You can do uppercuts like that by holding down left click and holding space. Right, like that, and you'll do an uppercut. And you can do the same thing, but a down slam. So what you're going to want to do is click 3 times or hold down until you do 3 punches. Jump, and when you're falling, I waited too long. Okay, so for down slam, you just want to punch 1, 2, 3 times. Jump when you're falling, hold down left click, and you'll do a down slam just like that. So with Saitama, you can do that and then uppercut, because you can uppercut while they're on the ground. However, you cannot do this with any other moves. See, punch doesn't do the full punch. I'll show you that in a second. And shove doesn't do anything. And for this, only a few of them actually land. So, it's not the best to use any other moves with Saitama, but I will show you other classes, except for Sonic, because I don't own Sonic. Okay, so now a couple combos with Saitama. So, first, you're going to want to learn this move. So, you can punch 3 times, and then normal shove, like that. And then if you click, you'll do the final punch, and you'll knock them down. I'll show you that in a second. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I messed it up. Okay, let's see if I can do it this time. I can't do it in a private server. I guess my ping is different or something. But normally in a public server, you just hold left click until you can hit 3 times. 1, 2, 3. See, I kind of did it, but didn't actually punch them. My ping must be lower. And then you can just press shove and then hit. And then, yeah, I'll go into a public server real quick and show you that. Okay, we got this guy right here. So 1, 2, 3. And then you press 3 and spam left click, and you do that knockdown thing. Okay, back to the private server. Okay, now we're back in the private server. So now let's do a couple combos. So a really good one that I like to do, it's hard to get out of. It's not one shot, but it is hard to get out of. So you're going to want to 1, 2, 3. And then, so just pretend I knocked them down right there. So then you side dash into them. They're going to be like right here. And then you can use uppercut. So just pretend that they're right there. I'm sorry, I don't know why it's not working in a private server. So then you uppercut like that. And you can side dash into them. And you can catch them mid uppercut. So let me just do that again. Okay. I messed up. Okay, so just pretend that they got knocked down right there. So then you do 3 M1s. Boom, boom, boom. Shove. Knock them down. Uppercut. Dash into them. I missed it again. Gosh. Okay, let's try this again. 1, 2, 3. Knock them down. Side dash into them. Uppercut. Side dash. Catch them. Yep. And then you want to use just consecutive punches and then go right into normal punch. And they're dead. I did a little bit of damage before, obviously. But, yeah. So they wouldn't actually instantly die then. But if they come back to you, you can dash at them. 1, 2, 3. Do that. And they're dead. So, pretty good combo. It's kind of hard to get out of if you're good at it. The hardest part, I'd say, is either the shove or the uppercut. I can't do my private server, but I did it in the public server you saw. So, but then you just uppercut, dash right under them. I kind of look at their shadow to see where I'm going. And then you 1, 2, 3, do this, and punch them. Okay, so one more combo that I have for you with this class, and then I'll show you the ultimate moves. So the first thing you're going to want to do is 1, 2, 3 consecutive normal punches, down slam, uppercut into 1, 2, 3, knock them down. So that's kind of a combo. A different way you can do it is you can do these consecutive normal punches and then down slam, uppercut, and then go into 1, 2, 3 and like uppercut again and then normal punch. I'll show you that real quick. Okay, and I almost forgot to tell you guys, you want to go to settings, turn on reduce camera shake, turn on ultimate music, turn on auto activate, turn on fast mode, turn on auto run, and this one's optional. So you just want to have all those on because it makes your gameplay so much better. Okay, now to the combo. So so first you can like uppercut like this, and then use normal punching. Actually catch them in the normal punch, and same with uppercut, and same with shove. You can do it with all of them, but the best one to do it with is at the end of a combo using normal punch. So 1, 2, 3, consecutive normal punches, down slam, instantly uppercut, dash beside them, uppercut, and punch. I freaking missed. Okay, just like this. Uppercut and punch, just like that. It's pretty powerful. Okay, I have one more combo that I can do. It's pretty much the same as the other one, except a little bit different because I actually incorporate shove. It's just that it's kind of hard to land this sometimes, so I didn't include it. So, but you can also make your own combos based on the information that I'm giving you. Okay, into the combo. So, 1, 2, 3. These, down slam, uppercut, catch them, grab. Okay, pretend that I just caught them. 1, 2, 3. Uppercut, shove. Forward dash, sorry, not side dash, forward dash, and then do this again if you can, and then punch. And yeah, I'll just do it again. Pretty much like that. Something like it. I think that's a one-shot combo. I'll do it again. I kind of messed up. I know this is a lot of tries, but I really want to show you like exactly how to do this. Yeah, okay, so he's dead. He's on 0. So he died. Okay. Now on to ultimates. So pretty much Saitama has 3 moves. Number 1 is death counter. It's really self-explanatory. When someone's about to hit you, you can activate it, and then it'll just counter them and they instantly die. Unless they're hacking, then they could escape. But just anyway. So if you turn this on, you'll have like little symbols around you, and then if someone hits you, then they die. So I'll get a clip of that at the end of this segment. I might split this into 3 videos just because this is kind of getting long. So 1 for each class. I think I'm going to do that. So I'll show you all this stuff, and then show you death counter, and then you can wait till the next video, which will also be today. I'm going to record it right after this. Okay, starting off with table flip. Basically what it does is it puts a cloud around you or whatever, and it pushes them back. And now pretend that's a real person. They are really slowed down and they can't actually escape, and then they're dead. So that's pretty good. Now on to serious punch. Man, I just did it perfectly. I thought I could do it again. Okay, now, serious punch is basically the same thing, except when you use it, you can't just like instantly do it, because then people will see the animation start to play, because the actual like cloud that pushes them back happens on the second part of the animation. You'll see in a second. So the way you want to do this is M1 3 times, and then down slam, and then use it instantly. See that on the second part when I put my arm back, that's when it did it. So, and of course I got stuck. So yeah, very epic. Very epic. I'll go into a public server and show you the death counter real quick. Alright, I'm in a public server, and I think this part where I showed the shove was actually black. I'm not sure, but I'll just do it again here just in case. So boom. Hey, come here. Hey, I'm actually so bad. I'm actually so bad. What? Hang on. Oh my, dude, okay. I just got up, okay? You got me so slack. Why am I so bad all of a sudden? There, just like that, see? It knocks him down. Dude. What am I doing? Okay, I'm gonna cut to when I get death counter. He just used this. I don't know why. This is like the most scuffed fight ever. I'm gonna try and do the combo. I freaking did it wrong. Oh my gosh. Alright, using my ultimate. Let's see if we can find someone to death counter. Look, here it is in action. Oh, chill. Okay, watch this. Alright, he's gonna come after me. So, yep, see the particles? When he hits me when the particles are on, it just does this. And now you can watch. And dead. Easy. Ow. So, pretty much, that's Saitama. Ow. So, the M1s and dashes apply to everything. I'm going to do a quick movement tutorial in my private server. Right now. So, first up, there's forward dashing. If you just are standing still and you press Q, you'll do a forward dash. So the forward dash has a punch. And you can only do a forward dash once and then a side dash. So forward dash, see, I punched them. So you can side dash twice. There's a cooldown, but you can side dash twice, see? So, and then you can also backwards dash by holding S and pressing Q. Oh, and Q is the dash keybind. I don't know why I didn't say that earlier. So you can hold W, press Q, hold A or D and press Q to side dash. You can do one forward dash and one side dash, or one back dash and one side dash, or two side dashes. So, in a back dash, you actually get immunity frames. So when you're back dashing, people cannot hit you and stop your dash. However, people can hit you while you're forward dashing or side dashing. But the cool thing about a side dash is you can do this, sorry, you can do this turn. So like I messed up. You can dash like right behind the enemy. So if they're blocking like this, which by the way is a really useful tool, I'll explain in a second. So you can just, like let's say they're blocking, you can dash, hit them in the back like that. So it's very useful. Also, you can side dash and punch at the same time to run up to them, side dash, and get them while they weren't expecting it. And then it's very epic. So then also, if you just side dash, you can sometimes forward dash, and they might not expect it, and they won't block, and you can hit them with a combo. So backdashing is almost never used unless you want to get to the enemy like that. It's sometimes useful. I never do it though, because I'm like really bad at it. But yeah. So that's pretty much dashing. You want to use your movement to your best ability. Movement is almost the most important thing in the game. It's more important than combos. You can just use random moves, but as long as you have good dashing, you pretty much won't get hit by new players. So, now, blocking. Let's say this guy was dashing at me with a forward dash, which a lot of new players just dash at people with, like, no plan in their head. So, when you see someone dashing, you can just block. It's that easy. And then they cannot hit you. And if they're side dashing, if you have the reaction time, you can quickly turn around and block, and then you can get them with a combo. So also, don't just hold down block like this, because then they can, if you're holding down block, pretend he's holding down block, I can just go like this and hit you in the back, and you won't even expect it. So just never hold down block. Always hold it down when you think they're going to dash. Only hold down like this for just a little bit. Or when you see them dashing, then you can hold it down. So you never want to overuse block, because then you're an easy target. So if he was dashing at me, block, hit him with a combo instantly. If you wait too long, then he will get out of his stun, and then he can hit you. So stun is like, if I hit him, he's now in stun. He can't hit me. It's not that long, but like that's why you can just keep hitting, and they can't hit you back. That's stun time. So if they instantly get out of it, then they must have a lot of stamina. And like if you knock them down, then they can instantly dash out of it and have a lot of stamina, which also dashing acts as a ragdoll cancel, which will get you out of, like if you're falling down, it'll get you out of that and you'll stand back up by dashing. So that's very useful too. And you can use it to your advantage, but the issue with it is that if you have just forward dash and side dash, you have no stamina left and you can't do it. So you kind of want to use your dashes like sparingly, so that you can, if they knock you down and get you in a combo, you can quickly get out of it. If they get you in a combo for too long, though, all your stamina gets decreased, and then you have none left, and then you just gotta wait until you get up naturally. And then you can run away for a little bit and repair your stamina, and then you can go back in and get them with the combo as revenge. So that is pretty much everything for Saitama and all the basics in movement, attacking, and blocking. I'm gonna make I have one more thing to do. Okay, and then I'll make a video on how to use Hero Hunter. So right now we're using Bald Hero, and then I'll do Hero Hunter, and then I'll do Menacing Cyborg. I don't own Modern Ninja, sorry, but I can kind of maybe tell you about it from what I've seen. Sorcerers, and only in private servers, are like 500 Robux, so it only has 2 moves anyway. Or 3 now, actually. But anyway, so to counter attacks from Hero Hunter, it's pretty much the same. You just want to block, except Hunter's Grasp can break your block. There are block breaking moves. So like punch is a block breaking move, or normal punch is a block breaking move, normal shove and normal uppercut are all block breaking moves. Garo only has one. It is Hunter's Grasp, except sometimes the other two, the first 2 work. I don't really know, but yeah. And then the 4th move is just parry, but I'll tell you about him later. So if you're fighting someone with Hero Hunter, you can dash at them and they can parry. Or if you're doing this, then right before you do normal punch, they can parry if they have enough stamina, and then you'll get hit. They'll hit you with a parry, and then you'll get launched away. So sometimes it's good to not use move 2 consecutive normal punches, and then wait for your parry to finish. It's like if they use it, then wait like 1 second, and then start punching them, and do an uppercut, and then normal punch. But it's best not to do that unless you know that they're going to do that, which you can know by past experience by fighting that player, or if you already did it and they did that last time, then they're probably going to do it again. So, and then to block out of Cyborg, pretty much if he's using the Ignition Burst, just hold block or dash away. If he's using Jet Dive, which is like the one where you jump up and slam down, and Ignition Burst is the one where you like explode out of your chest. So yeah, Jet Dive, if you're using Jet Dive, the one where they jump up and then fall down into the explosion, you can hold block and you'll take almost 0 damage, but you'll get launched up into the air. And then there's the projectile one, I forget what it's called. It just shoots like an explosive at you. You can block that, or you can dash out of the way of it. So, and then the first one, it's pretty much consecutive normal punches, except he ends in another punch and a kick, which will knock you down. You can hold block to completely evade it. So, and then with Sonic, or Modern Ninja, you can just, for the ultimate, blocking doesn't do anything, I'm pretty sure. So, just kind of try and evade, because it's kind of OP. And then for I think it's called Scatter, where it's like they pick you up in this like cloud of slashes from swords and stuff, then you can hold block and you won't be picked up by it, and it just does nothing to you. And by the dash one as well, where they dash and there's like a trail of swords behind them, and if you're in that trail, like you get hit, you can just same thing, block, and nothing will happen. And also, and then for Whirlwind Kick, I think is what it's called, it's where they like dash into you and do a front flip and then kick you down. There, you cannot block out of that. It's best to just keep your distance, or try and dash out of it in time. But if they do it on you, then you're just, yeah. And then I think there's a 4th move. Oh yeah, Exploding Shurikens. So if they hit you directly, if they're standing on the ground and they hit you, you can block and nothing will happen as long as it hits your block. If they jump, though, and it hits the ground, you want to dash away, because you can block and it will reduce damage, but you'll still get knocked down and ragdolled, which is like when you're on the ground. So, and then Sorcerer is one shot no matter what you do. So that's why it's only in private servers. So yeah, that's pretty much everything you need to know for Bald Hero. This has been 20 minutes, holy. I'll see you in the next one about Garo, and then I'll do Menacing Cyborg, and then, yeah.